Hey everyone, welcome to another brew day. Today I'm going to do a American and Friends IPA. Mashing temperature today, we're going to do, I was aiming for 65 degrees, we've got 65.7, so pretty close there, bang on almost. We're going to be using 6 kilos of pale malt, what I've just weighed up literally just a moment ago, so we'll get that in, we'll start mashing it in. Give it a stir, we don't want to get any dough balls in there. Grain's all in there now. Make sure we give it a good stir. Just make sure all the grains loosen up and there's no dough balls, just so the water can get to every part of every grain. Always love the smell of the grain going in. It just smells really nice. It's fresh grain. I've never experienced a horrible smell, so I'm pretty sure it's always fresh. Right, that's stirred enough now. I'll stick the lid on and we're going to leave it to mash for an hour and 10 minutes. So I'll set the timer and I'll come back when it's ready to sparge. Right, it's time to sparge. Check the sparge water, double check it. Sparge water's at about 67 degrees. In my rush to get this mashed in earlier, I actually forgot to set my strike water temperature higher, and I started mashing in at 65 degrees, so once it all settled it dropped to 62, so I needed to raise it up to 65 for the mash. So what I actually did was I pulled the lid back off of it, turned the heating element again on full, but I stirred it as it was heating up so I didn't have the element cut out on me. And then I raised it up to about 65.5 and it actually only dropped down to 65.2, so it's even ended up being even better than what I've previously had before, but it was just where I was rushing to get it done, so I ended up sitting where I wanted it to throughout the hour and 10 minutes anyway, so quite happy with that. I'll just keep sparging this with the, I've got 10 litres of sparging water. I started off with 25 litres of mashing water. It normally works out about right to have, after evaporation through the boil and a little bit of shit I leave in the bottom, it ends up being about right for 23 litres to ferment. Right, we have a nice rolling boil. In today's IPA we're going to add, we got 35 grams of Waimea, and that will go in at the start of the boil, so I'll put that in just a moment. Then we will have 15 grams of Waimea at 10 minutes, 15 grams of Centennial at 10 minutes, then we will have 35 grams of Centennial turn off, and we will have 50 grams of Pilgrim at turn off. So I'll just whack them hops in there now. Break them up a bit. Using dry leaf hops because I bought a load and decided to start using it for a bit to try and stop some of the debris what pellet hops create. Also got this nice hop spider that stops a lot of it. Right, so that's 35 grams of Waimea in there. I'm just giving a little poke in so they're all under the water. Say water, wort, or wort, however you want to say it. Right, leave them, and then I'll have to put the ovens in a bit. Right, we're 15 minutes before the end of an hour and 10 minute boil, so I'm going to add a tablespoon of Proflock. Sorry, teaspoon of Proflock. Right, it's time for the 10-minute addition of Waimea and Centennial. Book. Lovely. Right, time for the turn off addition of 35 grams Centennial and 50 grams of Pilgrim. Right, so I've been running the water chiller for a while now. It's dropped to 24 degrees and I've decided to put it in the fermenter. Looking at the bottom of the bowl here, you can see all the proteins have congealed there, and you can sort of see the clear liquid that they're floating amongst. Look here, it's reasonably clear. There's a bit of cloudiness to it, but that should clear up nicely. Get plenty of air in it, so when I pinch the yeast, it's got a nice little bit of air to start fermenting. So, just like that, you can see the colour of it. It should turn out a nice pale. So I've hit bang on the gravity I wanted to hit. 1060, but for some reason I've ended up way off of the amount I was after, which was 23, and I've ended up with about 17.5. I didn't quite sparge it with all of the 10 litres I had put in my sparge tank, so that might be a contribution towards that. The other thing is I've done an hour and 10 minute boil, whereas normally I only do an hour a minute. Mash I've done an extra 10 minutes, but I don't think that would make much difference or any difference. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happened here, but I'll watch out for it next time. The yeast I'm just about to pinch it with. I'm at 23 degrees. My digital temperature gauge, digital thermometer says 23 degrees. So I'm going to pinch this US05, put it in the cupboard, and cupboard's about between 19 and 20 degrees, and anywhere from 18 to 22 is what I'm aiming for, so hopefully all goes well from now on. Right, let's stick the yeast in. Once again, thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Luke the Mad Hopper.